Welcome to Stress-Free Effective Learning for Adults. Crush your goals. Chapter 1. Dump the tasks off your head. Priorities. Now we have a bunch of unprioritized, unordered tasks that have been coming to our list. We have accumulated them during the day. But not every task is equally important. There are tasks that are more important than others. Priority. This is an important aspect. Let us organize now those tasks by priority. In this system, we have 4 squares. In the rows, we have importance. In the columns, we have urgency. Important, urgent, important, not urgent, not important, urgent, and not important, not urgent. First, let's examine the top left cell. Important, urgent. This is something that we care about and it's pressing. Therefore, it should be done first. In the top right cell, there is important, not urgent. Those are things that should be done, but are not urgent. For example, exercising could be in this cell. We might consider exercising on a daily basis important. However, if we do not do it, the world does not end. In the bottom left, there is not important and urgent. Those are things that we really should avoid doing. Things that are not important to us, yet that somebody has imposed some sense of urgency on them. Here we should be asking to ourselves, can we delegate them? The last one is pretty self-explanatory, and at the same time, it's one of the hardest ones. To recognize that something is important is relatively easy, but to let go of something which might not be as important, sometimes I have experienced some resistance to do it. However, when we let go of things that are not important and not urgent, we can get much more done of what really matters to us. As the technique goes, you would place every task in its cell. However, we will do something a little bit different. The reason is that we want to make it work with our list system. We will identify each category with a symbol. We will consider the exclamation mark as important urgent, an asterisk as important not urgent, an at not important urgent, and a dash not important not urgent. Okay, let's start our example by looking at the task list. The first one, take the car to repair. Well, that's important and urgent, so we'll assign the time. Then, the family dinner preparation. That's important, but it's not as urgent, it's in a few days. So, and the same thing for her mom's favorite dish. That's included in the meal. The papers of the flat, they are also important, but they are also not very urgent. It can be done in a few days, so okay. Buy the new notebook. Well, that's something really important, and it's urgent because the old one finished. The computer antivirus, I mean, it can be postponed. It's not as important. So, prepare maths back for Tuesday. It's important and it's urgent. So let's give it the appropriate priority. Then, look for new football shoes for Mark. This is important, but it's not as urgent as the old ones still serve. Meet with Maria. It's been a long time, she hasn't seen her, so it would be nice. It's then important for her, but it's not as urgent. This accounting course seemed nice, but if she doesn't do it tomorrow, I mean, she will be fine. Then, the meeting last Friday, this was something which would be really good to write down because otherwise she will forget, so it is important and also urgent. And the school teacher said that the boys need a new book, and that's something that has to be done right away, otherwise they wouldn't be able to use the book. The 25th of April there is a karate exam, so there has to be this task done of preparing the kimono for the 24th, so this is important and it's urgent whenever it arrives, so we'd better think about putting it in some calendar. And the last one, I mean, the chimney is dirty, it has to be cleaned. It's not as important and also it's not as urgent. Now, this is a small list. Usually you will find that this list is way longer. Well, just go through it and give it the appropriate priority, and you'll see how even some tasks can be removed. The exercise for this point is to rate your tasks according to the priority you give them. Important urgent, important not urgent, not important urgent, and not important not urgent. Good luck!